This is 7 National News, and our top story this evening. His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, UAE's Foreign Minister, and his Canadian counterpart John Baird on Tuesday signed an agreement between the governments of the UAE and Canada for cooperation in the field of nuclear energy. The signing took place at the headquarters of the Canadian Parliament and comes within the framework of enhancing cooperation between the UAE and Canada in light of the significant growth and development witnessed in their bilateral relations. The Health Authority Abu Dhabi, together with the US-based Children's National Medical Center, recognised the efforts of 21 hospitals based in the capital for successfully implementing the non-invasive critical congenital heart disease screening for newborns, also known as pulse oximetry. Across Abu Dhabi, Children's Nationals has worked with the HAAD and the Abu Dhabi hospitals to introduce this new screening technology that identifies once undetectable serious heart problems in the first days of a child's life. Since the implementation of Pulse Ox in January 2011, more than 32,234 babies have been screened and 13 cases of newborns with CCHD were identified and referred for follow-up. Authorities state that safeguarding the health of infants is a top priority, and this screening will help accomplish this goal.
Congenital heart disease is the #1 birth defect. And we know that in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi, congenital anomalies are one of the most important causes of infant mortality. So the health authority really wanted to try to improve the care of these children, and one of the ways to improve care is by early identification. So this program has all been about early identification of these babies and then getting them for proper care. So in the first year, and they screened over 18,000 babies, they found 10 babies that if they had gone home, they would have died. But instead, we found them, we were able to transfer them over to Sheikh Khalifa Medical Center, where they were able to get life-saving treatments.
Consumers in Dubai and the UAE will further get a boost of confidence as the Department of Economic Development continues to promote consumer rights protection in a first-of-its-kind event in the region. At a press gathering today, His Excellency Sami Al-Kamzi, Director General of the Department of Economic Development, said that the retail trade sector has played an important role in Dubai's economic growth. Its added value grew at 12% on average per year during the past 10 years and accounted for 15 billion dirhams. With the growth of the retail sector's added value estimated at 5.5% annually in the coming 3 years, the DAD announced the launch of the Dubai World Conference on Consumer Rights in partnership with Al Fajr Information and Services.
The main idea is to attract the consumers to come and attend such a conference to understand their right, and also to understand the right of the retailers as well, and the intellectual properties of the major trade brands. Dubai is one of the biggest markets for these luxuries and main brands, which I think our role is to protect these brands as well as protecting the consumer rights. So by enhancing the awareness, enhancing the right, we are enhancing the confidence in this market. Therefore, it will contribute directly to increase the size of the contribution of this sector in our GDP.
Simultaneously, the Power Brands exhibition will take place, which is expected to attract major international brands to enhance their visibility and credibility in the local market while showcasing Dubai's progressive policies. His Excellency Al-Kamzi added that both events taking place next year, from the 1st till the 3rd of April, will benefit the thriving retail sector as well as the consumers.
We got a very positive result, especially from the retailer once they understand the way that we are working and our objective. And at the end, our objective is to increase the sales, to increase the confidence, and increase the sales by default. It will take from us, I think, still a lot of efforts and a lot of time to complete increasing awareness. We're still having a problem that we are still receiving I don't want to say immigrant, let's say expats coming from different parts of the world, which they don't have similar rights, and we need to keep enhancing this awareness to make the awareness level equal to the people who get used or come from the advanced market. This will be an ongoing exercise. We cannot stop it and we'll never stop it. And as I just mentioned, the main reason is to keep enhancing the confidence in the retail market of Emirates of Dubai.
Facebook users in the Arab world have tripled in just 2 years, from 16 million to 45 million, with a 50% boom in the past year alone, according to the Arab Social Media Report. The GCC Government Social Media Summit kicked off this week and attracted thought leaders and experts from the federal, local and semi-government sectors to shed light on how governments can utilise digital communications as a tool to engage citizens. The 3-day event highlighted that a significant number of government entities across the Middle East region are shifting their focus from the more traditional methods of communication and are engaging in social media, such as Twitter, which remains the region's most popular with approximately 6 million tweets per day. However, regional and international delegates expressed that there are both advantages and disadvantages in the use of social media.
If you're going to want people to engage with you on social media, you have to put out something of value. That's the whole essence of what I was talking about. Just putting out press releases alone is not going to get many people signing up to that, because why would people en masse sign up to receive that information? And so that's why I talked about government data, government information, because people want to know, what's the government doing? How's it spending money? How's it managing its services? And there's going to be another speech here today about open data within the United Arab Emirates. And I think this is a really, really important agenda, because if we're talking about content and value for the public when it comes to government, those are the things that people want to hear about.
There's a lot of young kids coming through at the moment, the generations. So there's a lot of people that are very savvy in social business, and the government need to change and adapt to that. People want to talk to the government, give them feedback on for things are going well and things are going badly, and also for the ministries and for the rulers to talk to the citizens as well. So bridge that communication gap, which may have been done in different ways in the past. Now they can do it online using mobile devices, using other devices, so they can talk to those citizens.
And finally this evening, after much anticipation, the Dubai Speed Car Club is back on track and welcomes both novice and experienced drivers. The Speed Car Series Championship, a household name in the Middle East's motorsport industry, remains a force to be reckoned with. Active from 2007 to 2009, the challenge was initiated by an accomplished list of former F1 drivers. According to officials, the goal for 2013 is to organise another championship, which will attract a diverse mix of UAE nationals and expatriates. On Tuesday afternoon, interested racing enthusiasts gathered at the Autodrome and were briefed on the regulations of owning a 650 horse-powered car. Fabien Giraud, CEO of the Speed Car organisation, added that there is already over 20 cars on the starting grid and 40 drivers that will race between 6 and 8 weekend races, in addition to free practice and qualifying sessions.
The car is for sure really powerful. It's a 650 horsepower, really light car, really big car, but also easy to drive. Not easy to go very fast, but easy to drive. It means that it's for all the driver, beginner, gentleman driver, and not professional. Because in our championship we don't want professional driver, but I think it's for all the driver, and the spirit is really the gentleman driver club. When you come in a club, you buy a share and you also buy a car. There is a lot of interest from. There is already some cars who are ready, who are sold, but we have some interest in both parties. Maybe it's 50-50, 50 Emirati and 50 expat.
Up next, we have your day's business, so stay with us.